podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Achtung Millwall. Broadcasting from beautiful South Bermondsey, it's the #1 Millwall podcast. Accept no substitute.
Hello, good evening and welcome, dear listeners. Welcome to the Den. My name is Nick Hart. You're listening to Achtung Millwall, of course, #1 Millwall podcast. The two teams are just entering the pitch. Millwall versus Derby County tonight. Derby in 7th position coming into tonight's fixture. Lions, of course, sitting in 3rd, 4 points off of that critical 2nd spot. We're trying to chase down Middlesbrough, who won decisively at Queen's Park Rangers on Sunday. They've got to go to Charlton tomorrow. Depending on teams like Charlton and QPR, for your benefits is not a good place to be. All we can do is try and win. Your starting 11 for the Lions tonight, Dylan. It looks like we're going to go 4-4-2. Another bold decision by Alex Neil. Patterson in goal. Backline McNamara, Kramer, Cooper, Sturge, Mitchell and Bannon. Bannon makes his start tonight in midfield. On either side of him will be Femi Aziz, I believe Camille Negley up front. Josh Coburn and Ivanovic. Goal scorers Saturday up in that magnificent result up there at Hull City. 2 wins on the spot, on the spin. I've put us within 4 points of Middlesbrough, but whether that's going to be a realistic target or not, I don't know. All we can do is take on those who face us. Derby County come in also trying to chase down their own target, which is Wrexham in 6th spot. They're 3 points behind them, so they're going to be mad keen for it tonight as well. A lot of people online are talking them up, so we've got to be careful. They're a decent attacking side, so that crucial first goal is going to be important tonight, dear listeners. Ground is filling up ahead of kick-off here. It's a coolish evening. Flags are fluttering in a fairly gentle breeze over on the Docker stand opposite. The ground magnificently illuminated by the floodlights. 2 huge fixtures, obviously, at home. We've got tonight Derby County. We're back here again Saturday to take on Blackburn Rovers. We need, in my opinion, we need 6 points if we're to have any shout at all of 2nd position, and then we need Middlesbrough to fall flat on their face, skid along on the proverbial banana skin, bop themselves on the nose. How realistic that is, I don't know. They look like a decent side, Borough. I know we've got to go there on Good Friday, haven't we? And now move to a morning kick-off just to add extra pain and let you know where you stand in the economic scheme of things in football. It's a 12:30 kick-off up there at Middlesbrough. But a lot of football to be played until then. Lions, of course, in their dark blue and white. And Derby in their traditional white shirts and black shorts. Can we stand the fraughtness of playoff football, listeners? Are we psychologically geared up for it as a club? I don't know. Am I psychologically geared up for it? I don't know. I prefer the automatic route. But anyway, we'll see. Both teams lining up. It's going to be Derby to kick us off, attacking the Coldblow Lane end, as per the teachings and the wisdom of the Venerable Bede. I've been playing around with the championship predictor thing. I know it's early doors to be doing that, listeners, but it does look like a bit of a north face of the Eiger for the Lions. It's going to be hard to get into that 2nd position. All we can do, as I've said already, state the obvious, is win the games that are in front of us. I think if we drop points and Middlesbrough win, it probably moves out of touch a little bit in the last 10 games of the season. But I don't want to be the Jonah casting, the doubting Thomas. Long ball forwards there towards the duo up front. It's been a long while since we've had to say I've had a duo up front of Ivanovic and Coburn. Big shout out to Steve from Block 2 and to Richard, both of whom said hello to me outside as I was coming into the ground tonight. Lovely to meet you both, boys. And thank you for the listening support for the show. This is Derby on our right side. Lions pass their way out of trouble. How about that? Saturday's game was a very odd game, wasn't it, up there at Hull? Big shout out to everyone that went up there, the 1,600 plus that made that journey up to Hull on a Saturday morning. But for 3/4 of the game, I would say, we were pretty much under the cosh there. And Lady Luck smiled upon us, as I've said a few times since. But the game is all about putting the ball in the back of the net. There was a great post from on one of the sides. Was it Martin O'Neill or something? I can't remember who it was who said it, but talking about the modern fad for XG statistics. It's all about goals scored in reality. None of these stats that the kids now are so beloved of make a blind bit of difference to anyone. Very much my kind of thinking, listeners. I bet it's yours as well. If you're tuned into this show and there's a dearth of stats-based information, I'm going to guess that's your thinking too. Know your audience is what I say. Scuffly start so far by both sides, listeners. We're 4 minutes into the game. Hair 'em, scare 'em. It's a good old phrase, isn't it? Incidentally, I do love it on X, Twitter, where I might post some nostalgic 1970s. I think I posted about Pete Freen's biscuits the other day. My nan working at Pete Freen's. And I got a direct message back quoting it from some porno website, some honey or something or other from Florida who wanted to know more for money, of course. Who knew that honey was into Pete Freen's biscuits, bourbons? This is a ball wide there from Bannon, who finds Aziz on the edge of the D. There's a shot that's into a melee, and it's not quite cleared. Negley finds Sturge, finds Bannon just outside the left side of the Derby penalty. There's a ball in from Negley. That's away from the strikers there. It's going to fall to Bannon. He picks it up halfway through the Derby half. What can he do? There's a ball out wide. That's a beautiful ball to Negley. Knocks it down for Sturge. You can hear a ripple of applause there. That's a ball into the box. Just behind Coburn, listeners. Little danger sign there. That was a lovely ball. Lovely little take on the chest. Johan Cruyff style by Jake Cooper. Beautiful control with his body. Bannon clearly starting tonight because the Den pitch is 10 times better than the Cowfield that we played on Hull on Saturday. This is Bannon now, ball into the middle. That's too close to the goalkeeper. A little passage of play there by Millwall. Until 6 minutes. Yeah, so Honey wanted to know more about Garibaldi biscuits, kids. How weird. Maybe there's a whole niche OnlyFans account for that kind of thing. I don't know. I wasn't going to pay $3 a month to find out. Coburn, lovely little death ball inside. He's adding layers to his game, the boy. Ivanovic keeps possession well, finds Aziz on the right side. Mill crossing into the Derby half. Crowd sent to surge. You can hear him behind me, listeners. There's a ball out to Danny Mack. What can he do? Inside is Femi Aziz. He tries to beat his man there, the 18, and just gets dispossessed. Gone for a Mill throw-in. Incidentally, I saw a post. I only got a quick glimpse of it, but I believe there might be news of the passing of a former Millwall striker from the 70s, Phil Summerall. I just want to send my condolences to Phil's family. Played with us round about 1975-ish, having had a career. I think he came from Birmingham, if memory serves, and he played with us a couple of seasons. Wasn't tremendously successful at the club, at Millwall, but nevertheless he's an ex-Lion, so rest in peace, Phil Summerall. Little push there from the striker on Danny Mack. He does well to recover. Ball inside, Billy Mitchell. Sturge is pacing forwards. Can he make it there? The defender's going to get it. He does well, beats his man. This is Zach Sturge. Oh, ball into the danger zone, flashes on the left side of the post. Beautiful move. There had two strikers, had Ivanovic and Coburn, plus a number of bodies coming back in there, but that's gone for the left side corner. 11 minutes in, dear listeners. All the Derby team are in the penalty area, no one back. We've got Danny Mack in the centre circle. Billy and Negley on the edge of the pen, otherwise everyone's in a zone from the 6-yard box out to the penalty spot. The referee doesn't like a bit of argy-bargy in the box. So Bannon to take. In it comes, loops in, it's away from the action there. It was going to break for the 7, the Derby. Negley can't quite make his man now. Thankfully, Jake Cooper cleans up. The Sillet Bang cleaning up. This is now Femi on the right side. It's an open game so far, listeners. Ball into the box, away from the two-man attack there. Coburn and Ivanovic. Little lapse there by Kramer. It's going to break for the 25 now on the break into the Millwall half. Edge of the pen. We have a go. Shot batters off of Cooper, I think that was. It's gone for a throw-in. Another Derby player, I think it's the same boy, has gone down on the pitch. Sitting down, might have strained a knee or something out there. Little pause in play. You might have seen, listeners, the club have been fined 45 grand for the Crystal Palace chance last September in the Caribou Cup game, South London Spastics. I read through the judgment. It's quite a dense read because a lot of it's in very legalistic language. And as I was saying before the game here, you can take your own views on the rights and wrongs of whether that word is offensive. The problem that we've got is that the FA and the law deem it to be so, rights or wrongs. I'm not going to get involved in that. That's your own call. The problem that we've got, Millwall have got, is that it's deemed to be so by the governing body of the sport that we're involved in. So when it gets sung, it becomes a problem. And it got reported. They had video evidence of it, audio evidence of it, and they came down with previous incidents being taken into account. And they came down hard on us. The FA, who were on one side of the desk with the independent adjudicator, the independent panel, wanted the ground closed, or sections of it closed, as their pitch for punishment. In the end, the independent panel settled on a monetary fine of 45,000. I believe, listeners, there may be another one looming with the Charlton turnout as well. Same kind of stuff. It's an expensive business. What can I say? I can't control what comes out of people's mouths, but that's the penalty for it now. One of the recommendations I did see, and the club were criticised for, was the stewards not having. I know it's a Crystal Palace, but nevertheless, Millwall control their own spectators in the eyes of the FA and legally. But the club have been punished, criticised for stewards not having body-worn cameras. And the problem with that will be they can identify you with facial technology. And so it's just, I don't know, keep all that in mind, listeners. That's all I'm going to say to you. I don't tell people what to say or do or think. It's up to you. But they are coming down on it, let's put it that way. And the club have got probably a very similar fine to face when the Charlton one gets set up on when it might be, I don't know. We're back underway. There's a poor ball forward from Billy Mitchell. We're on 20 minutes. A little bit of pause there for the injury. Best chance of the game so far, falling to Derby with that header on goal. They seem to be batted off the line. I don't know who by, too fast for my old eyes. I suppose we haven't had a ground closure since the late 1970s. We had a kind of a punishment in the 80s, didn't we, with every game being made all ticket, which was at the time was a punishment. It seems strange now when every game is all ticketed in any case, but back then it was pay on the gate, and it was a real problem. Cost the club almost its existence in 1985 financially. We're getting crowds of 2,500-3,000 at one point. That was in the aftermath of the Luton business. Ball forward from Bannon, trying to find Coburn. He's got two men on him. He's battling two blokes there. The defender's going to clear it. Puts it into touch. No. Falls to Millwall, falls to Barry Bannon on the right wing. What can he do? He's got Aziz overlapping him on the right side. He's trying to get past too many men. They've got doubling up on Femi. He's got to have to get used to that. The levels he wants to play at. Ball through, this is Billy Mitchell. A little dinky ball over the top to Ivanovic. He pushed over, surely. The referee gives a free kick. Fairly central free kick. What's that, 25, 26 yards out? 22 minutes, halfway through the half. Like I say, best chance so far for Derby. But this is an opportunity here. I think Ivanovic will fancy it. He certainly put it down with some intent there. It's shootable, let's put it that way. Not shootable for me, I'd be useless at it. Shootable for Eva. Here we go. It's into the wall, it trickles left of the post there. It hit the wall and took a deflection. Going to go for a left side corner. Low. Bannon then to take this left side corner. 23 minutes. In it comes, it's a deep one, it's headed down. Oh, bouncing around in the middle. Bodies everywhere, appeals for anything. Penalties, nothing given there. Kramer's going back to berate the referee. A little moment where time seemed to freeze. The ball was in the 6-yard box, but nothing came of it all. Sturge with the throw. Will it be a long one? Will it be a shorty? Looks like it's going to be a long one. Longish, anyway. In towards Jake Cooper. It falls to Billy Mitchell on the edge of the penalty area. It breaks. This is Ivanovic. Little inside deft touch for Femi Aziz. Pass it into the defender. Lobs it in the middle. There's a... Oh, the header's batted off the line literally by the goalkeeper there. That's... Who was that? Was that Zach Sturge? Too fast for my old eyes, listeners. Headed literally batted off the line by the goalkeeper. Up and away. He's gone for a left side corner. Millwall's best chance so far. 26 minutes. Taken short to Negley. Ball into the middle. Oh, it's off the crossbar! Off of Coburn. Although the play is frozen, I think the crowd thought the goal got in. No dice, listeners, no dice. It came down off the crossbar, but didn't cross the line. He's blown it for some offence in there. Well, the line's knocking on the door at the 30-minute mark, listeners, but like the old song says, we keep knocking, but we can't get in. The referee lets a clear tug on Josh Coburn go there, listeners, and even made the gesture for no offence. So he saw it. Ball falls from Coburn to Bannon. He spreads the play beautifully out to Femi Aziz on the right side. What can he do? Ball into the middle. That's towards Negley. Cleared by the defender, unfortunately. Right side throwing. Nice pass by Barry Bannon, listeners. I'm intrigued by what referees will give and what they won't give, dear listeners. They seem to not give rugby tackles, and they will give shirt tugs when he's running away from goal. It's a most odd concoction, but there we are. It's a free kick from Millwall. Before I go moan too much, Barry Bannon to take. We're on 35 minutes. He floats it to rightwards towards Cooper. This is Kramer. Puts it into the 6-yard box. It's upwards rather than forwards from the Derby defence. This is Bannon, catches it on the volley, well wide right. Ball breaks. This is Derby putting the ball forwards. That's straight to Zach Sturge, though, listeners. Chance for Mill to reply like kind. Beautiful ball. He finds Femi on the right side there. Into the middle. There's just falls almost to. It's still loose. Negley. Coburn goes over. The referee gives a free kick the other way. Little moment of panic there in the Derby defence. Coburn deemed to have gone over falsely. I don't know what he's deemed him to have done there, listeners. The Dockers stand have strong views on the lino status in life, listeners. 37 minutes. Throwing in again on the right side. Danny Mack. He gets clipped, surely. Free kick Millwall. He does. Right side free kick halfway inside the Derby half on the right side. Derby players trying to get in the ear of the referee. He's having a word with them. I think they were happy with that decision. So Barry Ben on the right side. 43 minutes now, I'll make it, of official time, then whatever we get added on. In it comes. It's a deep one. There's arm wrestling matches bolted in by Kramer. There's 1-0 Millwall. There's Coburn! 1-0 the Lions! Flick header as it was put back in by Kramer. Catch on the top of the head, caught on the top of the head by Josh Coburn. The goal machine! Into the right side of the goal. Great to see the boy getting on the end of these chances now, listeners. Let's have a look at it. Floats in from the right side from the free kick. Bounces up, put back in. Was that Kramer? I can't see. And it's just touched home by Josh Coburn. Nice finish, dear listeners. Brilliant time to score. Just on the stroke of half time. We've got some added time, of course. But after a half of large stretches of Millwall pressure, I think it's a deserved lead. Derby had that one header cleared off the line, but apart from that, they've had possession without much in the way of direct chances. But here they are coming forwards. Beautifully won there by Billy Mitchell. Releases Coburn on the left side. Will he have another go? He might do. Oh, Barry's shot left on the side. He's trying to do a repeat of his Hull City goal there. Cut back inside, down low. Probably not enough power. 5 minutes of added time, listeners. Put behind for a left-sided corner. Negley on it. Bannon to take it. Negley's walked away. We've got a big lamppost. It's a deep one that's aimed at Billy Mitchell, but probably over-ambitious from Barry Bannon there. Headed away. Gone for a Millwall throw near the halfway line. This is Derby. Pressing forwards. Ball from the left to the right. That's in front of the 25. Gone for a goal kick. That should be around about it for the half. I make it a fiver up. There is indeed half time. Lions lead it 1-0. Overall, I think we deserved that lead. Derby had that one chance to head on target, cleared off the line. Otherwise, it's been large amounts of Lions pressure. And now the team's separated by that late Josh Coburn goal. Millwall 1, Derby 0 at the half.
Achtung, Millwall.
Derby are out on the pitch, listeners. Second half, we're just awaiting the entry of the Lions. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to long-time club servant Adrian Wisson, kit manager most recently, but other duties I was reading as well. I don't know if he's retiring or the way the club's put it, he's departing. So he's leaving the Den, and I just want to send my best wishes to Adrian. I never met him actually, but anyway, he's a name that you see around, and I know he's been involved with the club for many, many years. So best of luck to Adrian, whatever comes next for you, mate. Away we go, dear listeners. Loose ball from Sturge there, gives Derby the ball, listeners. Chance for them to break forwards. This is them on the in the central zone. They're moving right, but they've checked it. Millwall have got men behind the ball now. There was a moment where that looked like a pretty open door. Ball's flicked through. It's going to be taken by Anthony Patterson. Gives you a sense of solidity, the boy. He looks like a piece, you know, a unit. The proverbial outhouse at Patterson. Took that ball well as it was dinked in. Kramer pressing into the Derby half. He's got Aziz overlapping him. A little bit of space. Ball in from Aziz, deep. Towards Coburn. He had the hand round him from the defender there. The referee could see that full well, but that's deemed okay, dear listeners. About a quarter of the way inside the Mill half. We're on 49 minutes, going towards 50. Chance for Derby to put the ball into the danger zone. Taking it short and central. 23 now floats it forwards. Coburn hoofs it deep into touch. No, Negley takes it beautifully. Wow, you could hear the roar. This is Negley now on the left side. What a beautiful touch that was. Wow. Still got the ball on the left. Into Billy Mitchell. Shot was blocked there, listeners. That was almost a beautiful move. Lovely, lovely touch there from Camille Negley, dear listeners. Banner now, Mill passing their way out of trouble there. This is Billy Mitchell on the left side. On 50 minutes. Zach Sturge overlaps on the left side. That's fired in at pace towards Ivanovic. Put behind for a left side corner. Well, just past 50, 51 minutes perhaps. In comes a deep corner from Bannon. No, I think there was a hint of a penalty. Not a penalty, unfortunately. Jake Cooper was felled like a redwood tree has been chopped down, listeners. I think there was a general sense that the referee pointed to the penalty spot, but they hadn't. Presumably the goalkeeper deemed to be balked there, listeners. Cleared towards Coburn. He takes it on the chest, beautiful strength on the ball there. Goes through two men on him, he's got to be... What's the referee given for that? Nothing. He's given it against the Derby player. No, he's given the Millwall free kick. Two men on Coburn. Huge strength trying to surge through there. I think for a minute the referee giving it the other way. Yellow card brandished in there. There's going to be a central free kick for Millwall. Ticking towards 54 minutes, dear listeners. Big chance here, listeners. It's a long way out. It's probably about maybe 30 yards, 25 to 30 yards central. 55 minutes. It's Femi that takes it, blasts it into the wall again, same as the Ivanovic shot in the first half. That's lumped back into the middle. That's going to be picked up by Femi Aziz centrally. Left to Billy Mitchell. Shoot, the kids are saying. Ball in from the left. Old Billy Mitch. Ivanovic couldn't get a decent flick on it. It's gone for a goal kick. .58 minutes. Free kick then for Millwall. Jake Cooper to take. Too many Jakes and Joshes in this side, listeners, for me. Launched forward by Jake. Left to right. There's Femi. Picked up there by Billy Mitch, but no Derby break though. Thankfully the ball was behind the 7, but he does have it on their left side. 42 now on the left. 27 a chance to shoot. Wide left. Patterson was down for it, but that's the kind of shot that gives your heart a little flutter. Dear listeners. 59 minutes. That's Brereton and Diaz, isn't it? It's just dawned on me that was Brereton and Diaz coming off the pitch, listeners. Only an hour into the game. It's dawned on me that's who it was. You don't tune into this show for accurate team readouts, so do you? More the vibes with a Y and a Z. Little flick header on. This is Femi Aziz on the central. Tries to run through the team there, listeners. Taken away from him at the last, though. This would be the white shirts to bring out. Sturz just looking a little bit light on that left side for me, listeners, at the moment. Dispossessed there. This is Derby. Free kick conceded by... Oh, I thought it was free kick conceded by Billy Mitchell. It's not. It's free kick conceded by Derby County for diving. And a yellow card. To add insult to injury for him. I bought it, hook, line and sink. I thought that was dangerous looking free kick there. But the referee was ahead of me. And I thought where we praise referees, you know, where it's due, we'll give it. We saw that one better than I did. 61 minutes. Femi Aziz now on the right side. Overlapping him is Danny Mack. Will he take that option? He will. This is Danny Mack on the right side of the penalty. Ball into the middle. Flick header. It falls across to Camille Negley on the left now. He dinks it back in the middle. Falls to Aziz. Oh! Tried to juggle it. Right to left foot. Some beautiful play out there, isn't there? Beautiful stuff, listeners. That didn't quite come off there. Femi took it on his right. I think he tried to put it in the net with his left, so couldn't quite get hold of that right. Went leftwards. Oh, he back-heeled it. Wow. Maradona style, listeners. Maradona style. Incidentally, I watched that movie. It's on Sky. The Diego Maradona, the movie. Very interesting. Great talent. Complicated man. Villain and hero all in one. Well worth a watch, listeners. Recommend it. But that was the kind of move that Camille Negley just made, that kind of backheel pass. Ball to Coburn in space. He lofts it long. Beautiful pass. Finds Femi Aziz on the right side. Drifts into the penalty area. What can he do? He cuts inside. Oh, he's tried to do too much there, listeners. Wanted the ball into the middle. But talent will do what talent does. Great tackle there by the old man, by Barry Bannon. What are we on? 65 minutes. Derby lumped down the middle. This is Kramer with the striker. He breaks through. Oh, he's put it wide! Kramer, second best in the physical tussle there, and the 7 blasts it wide, having turned Kramer. Wow. Chance there for Derby County, listeners. That was a straightforward lump down the middle. Kramer got pushed off the ball slightly there, got to be said, but that 7 looks like a unit. He's actually bigger than Kramer. That's saying something. Size of that 7. He's a big bloke. Derby's starting to find a little bit of touch now. This is on the right side of the Mill penalty area. Great little touch there by Zach Sturge. It does go to a white shirt, unfortunately. There's the 7 on the right side. That should be, it's a deflected cross. They've still got the ball on the edge of the pen. That's 34, puts it high over the bar. Thankfully. There's a sudden surge of rubbernecking looking rightwards. So that was a substitution. Looks like it's going to be Macaulay Langstaff coming in, listeners. Bannon's coming out. In comes Cundall. Good performance by Barry Bannon. 71, 72 minutes. Good applause for Barry Bannon. Seen something of the hype that we've all been reading about, but haven't seen so far on a Millwall shirt. In comes Luke Cundall. Macaulay Langstaff comes in for Mihailo Ivanovic. Lions just not retaining the ball forwards at the moment. It's going straight to white shirts. 73, 74 minutes. A 7 on the edge of the pen. Cooper clears in the face of Patterson coming out to collect there. It's gone for a right side throw in for Derby. Crowd trying to get behind the Lions, put some energy in these legs. That's a long throw into the middle. There's Jake Cooper then. Heads it back from whence it came. Another long throw in from the right side then. Cooper getting manhandled. And gets the free kick, surprisingly. 76 minutes, dear listeners. I'm getting itchy and scratchy watching this. We've still only got that slender 1-goal lead. Badly used a second goal. And we've been a little bit under the hammer these past few minutes. But this is a chance for Femi to put a ball in almost on the right side touchline, about halfway inside the Derby half. Floated in, it's a deep one. Runs through everyone. Almost runs through the legs of Zach Sturge there. He picks it up by the left side corner flag. This is Negley now on the left. Ball into the middle. Cleared, unfortunately, listeners. Lovely little nip in there by Langstaff. Just gets away from him, unfortunately. Oh, that's almost an error there by Kramer. Gets it to the 19. Shot. Oh, wide left. Wow. That was a wild error there by Tristan Kramer. Do I often say that? Poor header, giving the 19 a chance to fire in from the right side, wide left. Lions dodge a bullet there, dear listeners. Wow. 82 minutes. We're just looking a little bit second best at the minute. We've got to stay switched on there, listeners. They're coming at us. They brought new legs in. And, you know, we just look a little bit like we're getting low on the gas in the tank, to borrow an Americanism, petrol in the tank. Ball breaks, loose ball forward. This is Macaulay Langstaff. He's got Negley on his left side, finds him. Inside is Luke Cundall. Spreads play, Danny Mack. Femi Aziz outside him. What can Danny do? Overly ambitious from Daniel there. Fired high over the bar, but was nowhere near the goal. I'll make it 88 minutes. This is 2 subs here. This looks like Smallbone and Watson coming in. I think Aziz is coming out. He looks like he's running on empty as the Song has it. I think it's Billy Mitch coming out. Good applause for both players. Smallbone comes in, Watson comes in. Derby pressing forwards now to the Millwall half. 34, a little bit of space in the middle. It's closed down now. There was a moment where I thought he was being given the freedom of the borough. This is the 29. Central for Derby, 42. Bit of possession for them. The 7 gets the ball to it. Oh! Inches wide, wow. Diving header. Lions living on their nerves here, listeners. It was headed back in by the 7 and caught by the 19 on diving header, but it was flashed inches wide of the left post there. This is getting too much for me, dear listeners. I'm getting too old for this, carry on. Yeah, Josh Coburn, man of the match. I'll make that right. You could throw into the mix Camille Negley, Billy Mitchell. Barry Bannon did well, but I think Coburn's the right call, listeners. My man of the match. So Derek's coming in. Well, we're into added time by my watch. Five. I don't know, it'll take 5 more minutes of this. Oh, beautiful back heel. Tommy Watson down the left side. This is Macaulay Langstaff on the left flank. Cuts it inside, just in behind Watson, unfortunately. This gives Derby a chance to break forwards. There's Derek attending to the 9. That's going to be cut out by Danny Mack. Good work, Danny Mack, under the attention of 7. Agyemang. He's a giant of a man. Derby committing bodies forward now on the left side as they attack. This is the 2. Oh, he's at the post, bloody hell. 7 take and turn, hit the post late in the game, bloody hell. Mill living on their nerves, fuck me. Football gods are favouring us, listeners. Jesus Christ. 7 took and turn, hit the post. Maybe a minute left. Lions look out on their feet. Derby must count themselves very unlucky not to at least got a 1 goal. The referee being told to blow his whistle, amongst other things. I think he wants to give Derby all night to try and pepper our area with... Jesus fucking Christ! Lions dodge bullet after bullet. Prevail 1-0, wow. Another huge performance. Lions looking dead on their feet. Somehow getting across the line against the Derby side that gained in strength as the half wore on. Their substitutions really turned it in their favour. And we were hanging over grim death by the end. That late chance to hit the post by the 7. 3 massive points for the Lions. On we go. Wow. Stay tuned, dear listeners. There is a bit of a quote for you, dear listeners.
Hello?
Hey Nick, Glenn here. So, I don't know what kind of pact with the devil has been signed here, but somehow we seem to be getting all the rub of the green. I would have said last night's result against Derby should have been a draw, in all fairness. But you know, life isn't fair, and that's football. And we've certainly had our rough end of the deal on many occasions. So I'm not going to complain about it. I do worry that. We've had a couple of games now where we've been a bit fortunate to come away with the result. I mean, we've certainly, from an effort and commitment perspective, everyone's given their all. You can't complain about that whatsoever. But the team is starting now to look like their performances are starting to look a bit fatigued, a bit tired, and I'm just wondering if coming up against a good, strong team, we might struggle. And obviously, this time is just before we play Blackburn, who are, steadily becoming a bit of a bogey team for us. I was quite impressed with Barry Bannon last night. I think we're starting to see now what he's capable of, and I thought he did a decent job. I must say though that I think we really are missing Casper De Norre, and he is one of those players that when he's not there, you really do notice it, and I just hope he can come back quickly, because really we're going into a playoff campaign. We really want to have our first choice midfielders, which would be Mitchell and De Norre, and that brings me on to Mitchell, who I thought was again immense. What a player! Somehow we've got to make sure that we sign him on to stay, because quite frankly I think buying a player of his ability would be extremely expensive, and he's committed to the club. He's experienced at this level now, and he's putting in the types of performances I think that will be attracting attention elsewhere. And final point, I thought Danny Mack had a good game, but I think playing two up front, Coburn and Ivanovic, I really like it. I think that those two will get better the more games they play together, and I know that it's horses for courses and maybe not always the most appropriate formation, but I hope Alex Neil finds reasons to play them together more often. Anyway, on to Blackburn. Come on, you Lions.
Right, Nick, it's Hassan here. Just leaving some comments and thoughts after last night's win against Derby. Wasn't easy viewing, has to be said. Probably more so than the game on Saturday. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it last night, so I watched it at times from behind the sofa, I've got to admit. But into the game itself, going into it, I thought Derby, it's going to be difficult opposition. I always find John Eustace, he always sets his team up to be very difficult to break down. First off, I thought we were a better side. We had some good chances. Derby, to their credit, they had one good chance from Adjuman with a header, which as he's cleared off the line. Just on Derby briefly, I don't want to talk about opposition players, but two players stuck out to me for them. Adjuman was one. I thought he was a beast all night. He had a horrid night against him, and found it very difficult to try and control him. Very physical, but also very quick and powerful. And he probably considered himself unlucky not to get a goal. We'll go on to the second half in a minute. And the other diver player which impressed me was Matt Clark, big ball centre back, sort of guy who would fit in lovely at Millwall. Won every single header that came his way. They were absolute beasts. But otherwise, we ploughed on. Good goal again from the boys. Across the back post. Kramer with another assist. Nice little header from Coburn. I'm glad he got a headed goal, because I don't think heading's his strong point. He seems to be better with the ball at his feet, running at defenders. A bit like a little number 9, as opposed to a 6'4" striker. So nice goal. Going to the second half, same again really. We were on top. It was after about the hour mark it started to turn, and let's face it, Derby, they can consider themselves very unlucky not to get at least one goal or anything from the game. I think they had several chances. One from Schmodix, Morris missed an open goal pretty much. Then of course right at the end, Adjuman hit the fucking post. And my heart was in my mouth at that point. But thankfully we managed to get the 3 points. Standout players, I thought Bannon had a very good game. You can see why he was brought to the club. And I'll be honest with you, there's been a lot of noise about why he's not playing. Someone like him doesn't need to play 90 minutes every single game. It's not Sheffield Wednesday. We've got a lot of quality players, and I think he will contribute as and when we need him. And I thought he played very well last night. That covered a lot of ground as well. A lot of pressing, hurrying up, and I thought he was very good. Another player I want to give a shout out to is Camille Negri. He's a baller, isn't he? I think it's the new technical term, Nick. He's full of skills, full of tricks. That touch to bring the ball down is just amazing. I think anyone of us tried it, it would bounce off our foot and hit us in the face. He just killed it absolutely stone dead. It was absolutely amazing to see. And that Rabona cross as well, the fact he pulled it off, it was just brilliant. I think I'll give him man of the match, another man of the match. Just for the industry, just for the trickery and hard work as well. But on to Saturday, mate. All the best.
So I had to watch this match on TV from my hospital bed as I had an operation yesterday and couldn't get up to the den. Anyway, one of the questions that everybody was asking Alex Neil was why wasn't he playing Barry Bannon? And I guess he obviously reads social media because Barry Bannon started tonight. And what did he do? He put on a masterclass of how to play midfield. His distribution was absolutely top class. Millwall, when they had the ball and going forward, were totally in control of the game. They looked dangerous all the time. And sure enough, their first half domination certainly gave us a lead before half time. A lovely cross ball from Bannon to the far post, knocked back by Kramer, and there he was, our man Josh again, to nod the ball home. Absolutely superb stuff. Unfortunately, Derby hadn't quite read the script, and second half they came out and flew at us. And for long periods, they were attacking us and looking very dangerous. They had 3 or 4 really good chances, and let's be honest, we were hanging on by the skin of our teeth. We certainly needed a second goal, but unfortunately couldn't get one. Still, we hung on in the end, and a 1-0 win will do. The 3 points will do us much better. On we go to Blackburn. I hope to be there for that one. Come on, you Lions.
Oh, hi, Nick. It's Martin Cole. I hope you're well. Just calling in the morning after the 1-0 win over Derby, which I thought was going to go fairly straightforward for us in the first half. But after the break, they got on top. We struggled a bit, didn't we? And we were fortunate to come away with the win, really, with the chances that they missed. They seemed to not go for it, Derby, in the first half, but really go for it second half, and we struggled. I think that the defensive changes are starting to show a bit now. I think we could do with Caleb Taylor back, really. Because I thought, as I say, we were struggling in the end, and we had a period in the first half against Hull where we struggled, and the same came back Derby second half, didn't it? But we rode our luck. But I mean, kind of dominated first half. Thought Cameron Negley was busy. Femi looked dangerous, but kept treading on the ball or getting stuck, I thought, in the game. And I think Barry Bannon did his best in midfield, tried to play some balls, didn't always come off. He looked a bit rusty to me. I think we'll see the better of him as we go into the final stages of the season. He'll come in handy then. But we are missing Caleb Taylor. We're missing Casper Denor as well, aren't we? The midfield's not the same in the middle there without Casper. Thought at times we didn't react. Would have liked Will Smallbone on a bit earlier for experience, really, because I thought we did start to struggle a bit. And we got a bit lumpy up to Jake Coburn, really, who was doing well up there on his, well, not on his own, but, trying to win that ball. And, he was a bit isolated at times. It's hard to play 2-3 games in a short period, isn't it? And we'll see that on Saturday against Blackburn, how we go. But thought that it was hard to pick a man of the match, really, in that game. It was a bit of effort, really. Probably Jake Cooper, really, for defensiveness, Thought the goalie got beat a couple of times, but probably couldn't have got to them, but was saved by a post or the shots going wide. But I don't know if we're just tired there. Hopefully they get a day off now and can come back fresh for the challenge of Blackburn, who are still down there battling against relegation. And although not great players, particularly up front, are well organised by Michael O'Neill. But I'll keep it short, Nick. There were my thoughts on the game. As I say, it wasn't the greatest spectacle on earth, was it? But let's step forward, let's go forward and get another 3 points against Blackburn. Come on, you Lions.
Nicker, Bobby Achtung Millwall. Oh, for fuck's sake. If that ref wanted to play on till fucking midnight, till Derby scored, the way I fucking saw it, this is not good for my heart, mate, Millwall. Fucking hell, Nicker. Now, that was an ugly, ugly, ugly win. Compared to Saturday's smash and grab, this was backs to the wall. Fucking hell, I mean, I just don't get it. Why do Millwall always do it the hard way? Josh Coburn, you call him the lamppost. The guy, he turns on his sixpence. He's much better than Mihailo. Mihailo in front of goal is good. Coburn, mustard. Barry Bannigan, I mean, I thought he read the match really well, if you ask me. But how the fuck did they miss the open goal header right at the end? Clinton Morris, whatever, a fucking ex-Luton prick. Then they hit the post with Patrick Agaman, or Patrick Agaman's son. His dad was shit, and you're shit as well, mate. Like, we fucking got lucky. I mean, get out of jail card, Nick, if you ask me. I mean, my voice is, I'm starting to lose it again. Anyway, Camel Nedgley on 49 minutes or 51 minutes, up in the clouds. The way he controlled that ball was fucking delightful. And then he does a Rabona to the, I mean, it was doing it like, and half an hour to go. Like, Millwall was trying to toy with it at 1-0. You know, we had to finish that. Femi Aziz, I mean, look, I'm going to pillar. I'm not nicking out faults. It's just that we just didn't see teams off. And we got the luck of the lady luck today, man. Like Hull on Saturday, hit the bar. This today, Agaman post, off the post. Like, we're riding our fucking luck, Millwall. Anyway, where was I? I mean, fucking hell, man. I mean, that was a stonewall penalty. I thought it was right at the end, but it wasn't. Apparently, he died of cheating, little fucker. Bobby Achtung Millwall, hold on. I'll finish it by saying we are smash in the bang in the centre of catching the top two. Middlesbrough, come on, Animax, come on. Fucking Stoke, last minute winner. Ipswich, you're falling apart, you tractor boys. But what really gets to me is Femi Aziz. You're either mustard and brilliant and your world and your quality, the way you beat players and all that, but don't go and do it again. Either you're good, fantastic, amazing, then you're a bit ropey. You beat a man and then you go and beat him again. Just get the ball in the box. Stop beating a man and then doing it again. They're trying to mug him off. Femi, your quality, mate, if you're listening. I love you. McCauley shouldn't have been dropped, but anyway, he was dropped for Barry Bannigan. Quality passes, controlled the game. Christian Trammer, I would have given man of the match. He won every fucking header. And that's all I can say. The voice is going. Bobby T signing off. On to Blackburn, as in Blackburn come to us. We owe these bastards for playoffs. And even tonight, Derby, they huffed and puffed, and we stood firm, but we got lucky. Blackburn Rovers coming to the den. Another 3 points. Every win now, it doesn't matter how we win, Nick Hart. It doesn't matter how we win if we just get over the line. Bye for now, Bobby T. Love you all. Millwall. I can't go meh because my voice is fucked. Love you all. Achtung Millwall. Millwall.
Cold night, sorry colours, scarf up, crack save.
Hello dear listeners, it's Nick from Achtung Millwall podcast. Life is always dramatic at the Den, and you can follow every twist and turn of the biggest small club in the world via the Sports Social Podcast Network. Whether it's match comment, the history of our wonderful club, or just the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, you'll hear it all on our show. Not only that, but it's all for a good cause, because we donate our show profits to the Lions Food Hub. Tune into Achtung Millwall podcast now, wherever you get your podcasts.
Who you want to watch?